Channel 96, the People's Channel, Dan Masters live with Raven Symone here at Wild Adventure. Raven, good to have you with us today.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, big crowd already starting to form outside, and they were getting a little sneak peek at your show as you were getting ready earlier. And it started for you, your career, so long ago, and I don't know, a lot of your fan base now would remember way back when to The Cosby Show, little Olivia, and of course, that whole experience brought you to what you have right now.
I've been very fortunate, like you said, working on The Cosby Show, and I had my first album when I was 5, and then doing different shows and other albums between then and now. That's a Raven I did for 4 or 5 years, so I stopped filming that about 3 years ago. And this is my 4th album. I'm on tour right now, promoting it along with my DVD called Raven Symone Presents.
And that's also your website.
That is also my website, RavenSymonePresents.com, and everything that it has is kind of my secret life, they call it. I'm very crafty. I've decorated my own rooms and my houses.
I took a sneak peek at the website. I'm making a binder with a soft cover and cleaning some shoe cleaner. Right.
That shoe cleaner really works, though. It really does. And so does this.
Look at your shoes.
No, not these.
Okay.
Not these, because when you're on the road, you don't really have time to use just your normal toothbrush. I have to use that for other things. So yeah, though on the DVD there's so many quick tips and things like that, and they really do work, and a lot of people are kind of like, I don't understand why you do that, but it's what my hobbies have been for so long, and they always say that you should do what you love, and since that's the one thing that's been with me my whole entire life, right along with acting and singing, I decided to really just put that into the forefront.
In between doing like The Cosby Show, when that wrapped up, and then going and doing the tours and That's So Raven television show, what did you do in between? Did you have a chance to go to school as a normal child, or did people always say, hey, that's her, that's her?
I went to public school. I went to public elementary, middle, and high school, all in Atlanta, Georgia, actually. I went to Findlay Oaks Elementary, Webbridge Middle, and North Springs High School. And during that time, I did different plays. I had an album out. I did Hang with Mr. Cooper. I did Dr. Dolittle 1 and 2. I did the Cheetah Girls 1 and 2. Like, I've always been working, and I've always been doing things. I was actually a news anchor for a little while when I was in Atlanta during high school, I believe, on news channels. So I've been doing a lot of stuff for a pretty minute.
Yeah, and now you're on tour once again. You got the website you're promoting, and you said last night you were involved with another type of show outside of the concert world.
Exactly. Disney has a Disney Block Party that travels the country, and it's great for ages 10 and down. Okay. Playhouse Disney, Radio Disney, and great acts like Dan Zanes and Friends. You have Choo Choo Soul and the Imagination Movers, who are going to be having a show on Disney very soon.
Very soon. Check the website for details.
But I'm there to host it. And it's really fun just to be able to, go to something that simple, and the young kids are able to see because you see other people on stage having fun and things like that. So when I'm not doing a concert, I go do that, and then after probably September, I'm going to take a little vacay.
Okay, so I know you're 22 now?
I am 22.
So you get a chance to go out and have some fun also outside of the entertaining world? Or?
Most definitely, but
you put a cap on and...
Only on days where I'm not working the next day. I want to make sure that I get it all the way in. If I'm gonna have fun, I have fun, and I make sure I not work the next day.
That's why I was curious. How do you keep your private life so private? I mean, between all the stars and the child stars, they stay so involved in the news and just in the troubled atmosphere, and you've really set a good example for the kids.
Well, thank you. No one's perfect. Let me just put that out there now. But, I do have fun, and I do it responsibly. I don't want to have to answer to my parents,
right?
Let alone the news. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have my mom. I know what you did. I'm like, no, Mom, I was in at a certain time.
It's on camera because everyone.
Exactly. But I have fun. Like I said, I do it responsibly, and I don't go to places where I know people are waiting to see people mess up. That's kind of a trap. So there's other places that are just as hot and cool that you can go dance. I'm a dancer. So
I saw, yes.
I love to dance. So when I'm in Atlanta or in LA or New York, I find my spot. I get my spot on the dance floor, and I have my friends, and we get down. And
where is home? Is it tour bus or?
No, actually, we take planes now. Okay. During this tour and in the last 2 tours, we took planes. But home is for me Los Angeles, for my family Atlanta.
All right. Well, where are you off to after this? After Wild Adventures, the craziness ends here tonight. Do you fly somewhere else tonight, or do you crash out?
I'm driving back to Atlanta to have a Walmart signing tomorrow, right before the show at Six Flags. A lot of people hopefully will be showing up for that Six Flags show. My mom and grandma will be there, my best friends since elementary school, and some people that I've worked with in the industry, and hopefully people that I've seen and grew up with. So we'll see.
Something we saw earlier, you do a lot of charity work as well as with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I had a chance. Actually, I met you briefly in Orlando at WrestleMania. It's center ring in front of 80,000 people. How was that? What did it feel like?
That was awesome. WrestleMania rocks.
Are you a wrestling fan? Secret wrestling fan?
I am. Well, you know what? My brother kind of pushed me into it because, you know, when you have a little brother, he's like, come here, come look at him. Hit the guy on the ground. I'm like, brother, I don't want to see this. But then I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So when they
Who's your favorite wrestler? I'm just curious.
What are they? The guy who wait, hold on. I got to remember his name. He's tall. He's one of the most mature ones.
Tall guy? Like the Big Show?
He has hair like mine.
Kane?
No, he has hair. The Undertaker.
Undertaker. The Undertaker. Oh, well, then you had a chance to meet him, possibly?
I did not meet the Undertaker. I was very sad. But
Maybe your next WrestleMania, you'll be...
Exactly. Maybe my next one I will. I met the guy who blows the water up.
Triple H.
I met him. He's cool.
He runs the company.
He's cute.
Yeah. So that's awesome. That's a wrestling fan. We got a
You
connection.
know what's going on. See, I was into wrestling really when there was, remember the wrestler The Raven?
Wrestler Raven, yes, I know him very well. So
that was my era of
and
wrestling.
when I put on my MySpace that I was coming to chat with Raven, they said, haven't you chatted with Raven 1,000 times over your wrestling?
The wrestling!
And all my little kids' friends, you know, my nieces, oh, you're Raven, oh my God! Raven. So anyway, well, cool stuff. So wrestling fan, you're doing all your stuff. That's So Raven, the TV show, is still so popular, and the website.
But we're not filming That's So Raven anymore. We haven't filmed for years, but we're still doing good. Hannah Montana's going strong, though. SymonePresents.com is the main thing right now, and so is College Road Trip, which is on DVD and Blu-ray. But go check it out, because it's in Walmarts and Targets everywhere, and I created and produced Raven Simone Presents myself. So
Jump on the website. You do updates all the time, right?
I do. Actually, I owe it one. I owe a website update.
Raven Simone Presents. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Raven Simone, and you're with Dan Masters Live on Channel 96, the People's Channel.
Keep it on the One Vision Media Group, Channel 96, the People's Channel.